Apostolate Jesus 35. Did Jesus abolish the old law? Mt 5:17. Did Jesus come to abolish the law and the prophets of the Old Testament? Sophiesta. A little reminder, the Old Testament, which contains a whole series, more than 600 commandments. Some are moral, as for example, you will not kill. Others are ceremonial and for special rituals, like for example, carry phylacteries here to remember God. And others are judicial, namely a law established by Moses, a primitive law code which, for example, asks to stone if someone is caught in the act of adultery. These laws are so numerous that, in fact, the Jews never applied them to the letter. It was too complicated. When we now look at Jesus' teaching, we see that very clearly. He says in Matthew chapter 5, verse 18, "Do not believe that I came to abolish the law or the prophets. I did not come to abolish but to fulfill, because I tell you in truth, before the sky and the earth not one, not a point on the will pass from the law, that all is realized. Whoever will violate one of these least precepts and teach others to do the same, will be held for the least in the kingdom of heaven." So, relying on this text, Muslims who have kept certain precepts of the law of Moses, such as not eating pork and also circumcision, have pointed out that the Christians have given up on these commandments. But it must be noted that the Muslims, on the other hand, banned the wine, whereas the law of Moses authorized it. So what is it for Catholics, for Christians? Well, it's very simple. Jesus did not come to abolish but to fulfill. It means that these commandments, which we material, adapted to these people who lived according to the flesh, had a childlike understanding. For example, to conquer, meant to conquer a material earth, called the land of Canaan, with iron swords. Well, this command given to Moses is absolutely not abolished, it is accomplished. That means he takes his spiritual senses. The Jews are already going to understand it a little bit during their exile in Babylon, but Jesus says it explicitly, the true land of Canaan, where the milk and honey flow, the milk being the grace of God, the honey being a fullness of beatitudes. Well, it's the eternal paradise. Everything that was materially done by the Jewish people, will be accomplished, spiritually and truly, by the conquest of an eternity, the beatific vision, paradise with those we love, and our brothers, and it will be a fight with pains, which will be like the battle of Israel, and one will fall into sin, but one will confess and will rise up again, and if one does not get up, God will put punishments to help him get up. All the Old Testament is accomplished, the least point, the least comma. Take for example, the ban on the pig. It is absolutely authorized in the New Testament. Jesus said, "It is not what enters in the mouth that makes man unclean, but it is what comes out of his soul." Prohibiting the eating of pigs is therefore materially out of date, but spiritually accomplished. We must not behave like pigs. The lust that pork symbolizes, eating anything, saying anything, etc. The circumcision that Muslims practice is physically abandoned, but it is accomplished spiritually. Circumcision of the heart, we must work to become repentant, humble, and not, I would say, standing in his virile exaltation. It's something else, that Jesus asks. Now take the wine symbol that I took as an example. The Old Testament allows to drink wine moderately. What does it mean for the New Testament? It's accomplished. From this earth, we can have the wine of God's grace and its intimate presence in the heart. Oh, it is not the total drunkenness that there will be in the beatific vision and the hour of death, but it is already its presence by the Eucharist, by the prayer. Muslims do not drink wine because their basic law is to say that, we cannot identify with God as a friend. It is not possible, He is great and we are small, we do not know His heart, we are His servants. They do not want to participate, on this earth in wine sharings, but it is promised, in their eternity there will be wine. That means that they will have the beatific vision. That is what Muhammad promises. Some take it materially in Islam, but the spiritual sense is very clear, for a Christian. God will offer them salvation.